carrots are a bit soft. Oh shit. There's some bacon here.
Well guys, I've come to apologize. As of recording this, it has been over 3 months since I have talked about the world's greatest chef, Kay's Cooking, and you know what, as far as I'm concerned, that should be a felony. But ladies and gentlemen, do not worry, because today, I've come to make it right. Now a lot of people have been asking where the cooking videos went, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's not from a lack of trying. I try and check Kay's channel pretty frequently, and for the last few months, she's just not been very adventurous. She's been making stuff that will literally have like 2 ingredients, stuff that is genuinely impossible to mess up. So I mean, I could make videos of her just putting onions and potatoes into a pan and frying them and then eating them, but I don't really find that all that entertaining, I'm not gonna lie to you. But today, we've got an interesting one. Chicken, bacon, and fried rice. Now we've loosely followed Kay's journey on trying to learn how to cook fried rice. It's been a storied one, that's for sure, and this is her latest attempt. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really know what to think of this video. Like I said, it's an interesting one, so we're gonna try and digest it together, okay? Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again, and today I'm going to be making chicken, bacon and fried rice. And they are, well, 90% of the ingredients you can see in that pan over there. This one is, well, I'm boiling the rice first, and you can't see properly, but I've got some bacon there, and then there's soy sauce, carrots at the back, peas, salt, pepper, garlic, and parsley. I didn't know what it was.
Okay, so all things considered, looking at this through the lens of knowing we're watching Kay's Cooking, this seems somewhat promising, I guess. She's not frying raw rice this time, and, well, you know, there's soy sauce. Okay, fine, that's really all this recipe has going for it right now, but it's a start, okay?
So, let's have a look, see how far this bacon's getting. It's doing nice. Oh no, I can smell that bacon. That is salty bacon. Oh no, what are you doing, girl? Why are you getting that? Oh, never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Are you implying that you can immediately detect how salty a piece of bacon is by the way it smells? I don't think that's true, Kay. Given the nature of bacon, it's pretty salty across the board. I feel like you've likely just associated the smell of bacon with saltiness. Either that or you're like 40% bloodhound. I don't know what's more likely at this point.
So now it says to put the chicken in. For a while. Hold on, let me get me oofa-doofers right. Now, yeah, I know the chicken is in big chunks, but, well, it just is in big chunks.
Oh, okay. Well, I was really hoping for an explanation there, other than it just is in big chunks, because that's the first thing I thought when I saw that plate of chicken. Generally, fried rice is a one utensil kind of meal, you know, a fork or some chopsticks. If I have to use a knife to eat the fried rice you've made, I'm leaving your house.
I don't know if you can hear the chicken sizzling. I've just turned it up. There was some big bits in, and the big bit there, and I have I cut them up with the oofa doofa.
Okay, 2 things here. First of all, Kay, I'm glad that I would not have to leave your house if you ever invited me over to eat fried rice. Good call on getting that chicken smaller, but second question, what is an oofa doofa? I mean, given the context, I've got to imagine that refers to a knife or some scissors or something, but I've genuinely never heard anything be referred to as an oofa doofa. Funnily enough, if you Google oofa doofa, like I did, OOFA-DOOFA, that's how I spelled it, the first result is a Reddit post asking what is an oofa doofa in the context of Kay's Cooking. Seriously, Kay, what's an oofa doofa?
You can't eat. Put your plate on top of the eggs. Not in the eggs. and get your oofa doofa and let's get scooping out.
Okay. So an oofa doofa is like a serving spoon, kitchen spoon kind of deal? Why? Has anybody else caught up more on the case cooking lore than I am? Because I don't get that one. Hegs for eggs, I can understand that one. Spud taters for potatoes, makes sense. Honeyons for onions, I can get behind that. But oofa doofa for a kitchen spoon? Yeah, I don't follow that one. At the rate we're going, with all of these words for common ingredients and common kitchen equipment being replaced, in a few years, nothing this woman says is going to be recognizable as English.
Turn on a bit more. Oh, the forks fell in the bloody egg. Never mind. Anyway, pour that in. Now I know you're going to say, oh, you're using the same pan. Yes, it does actually say to use the same pan. It says to use the same pan for the bacon, chicken and this. The egg.
I always find it so funny the things that Kay decides to point out, because no, Kay, you using the same pan for everything in this video might honestly be the least offensive thing that you do. And when I say least offensive, I mean that with absolutely zero negative connotation whatsoever. This is just how you cook fried rice, Kay. What's offensive is you calling a kitchen spoon a fucking oofa doofa. I'm sorry, I can't get over that. There's no logic there.
Right, the peas and carrots are doing nicely. Shall I pinch a carry out to see if it's done? Don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me. Still a bit carroty. Still a bit crunchy, but definitely done.
Okay, so this is what I think we can safely call the beginning of the end. Something definitely went wrong here. I don't know what it was. I'm guessing Kay may have misread something, or she transposed this recipe and she got it wrong. I want you to take a look at the amount of peas and carrots that are going into this dish, and I want you to visualize how much rice you think should go with this amount of peas and carrots. What kind of ratio do you think we should be shooting for here? Just keep that mental image, okay?
And then it says to add the rice. If I can get it, that's it.
Okay, so we're about to really round this dish out. We're about to get the rice in there. But right now, we're looking at everything else that's going into this dish. All the vegetables, all the meat. And there's a pretty fair amount of vegetables and meat. I think that's a fair thing to say, right? Going back to that mental image, now that you're looking at everything together, now how much rice do you think should go in here? Got an idea? Good.
Not much rice. Oh, not much rice in here, okay. Ow, you cow. That's it. That's the rice. Put that to soak.
So, I don't think, in good faith, I can really call this fried rice. There's about 37 grains of rice in this entire dish. There are more peas than there are grains of rice. This should be called, like, rice fried chicken. This cannot be called chicken fried rice. Which is why I've got to believe something went wrong here, because Kay's made it pretty clear she's following a recipe, and I refuse to believe that there's a single fried rice recipe anywhere on the internet that says use 2 chicken breasts, 3 slices of bacon, a cup of carrots, a cup of peas, and a quarter cup of rice. Which is so disappointing, because while this is definitely not traditional fried rice, this looks edible. I mean, it looks like she got the recipe down pretty well. You know, apart from the rice. This could have been fine. It's a sad day.
Well, actually, it says a good splash of soy sauce. Well, I think that was a good splash.
Okay, well, 2 things are now abundantly clear. 1, Kay was doomed from the beginning. Any recipe that's using a good splash as a unit of measurement, probably not one you should be following. And 2, Kay has never been to a hibachi restaurant, because anyone who has knows that fried rice is like 60% soy sauce. Given the context, that is not what I would constitute as a good splash.
Now, I know the chicken was already cooked, the bacon was already cooked, the rice was already cooked, and what else? The egg was already cooked, but it doesn't hurt to cook a bit more. If you're keeping an eye on it, you cannot burn meat if you keep an eye on it.
Okay, I mean this in literally the nicest way I can, but I don't think that there is a single, and I mean I can't think of one thing that could come out of your mouth that would be more ironic than what you just said. You can't burn meat as long as you keep your eye on it. Okay, I have literally watched you burn meat as you were stirring it. If you wanted to know where I sneaked off to, because I know the bacon is going to be very, very salty, I thought it's best to make myself a cup of coffee. Can you see that? Yeah, best to make myself a cup of coffee because I know the bacon is going to be as salty. Okay, sure, I'll bite. First off, why did the rice turn orange? What did you put in it? Secondly, what could that possibly mean? You know the bacon's gonna be salty, so you made yourself a cup of coffee? Is it too late at night? Do I need to go to bed? Is something going over my head? What do those two things have to do with each other, Kay? I can't think of a worse beverage to drink while eating fried rice.
And this is the taste test. Come on. Chicken's falling apart. I can't get a piece. Carrots are a bit soft. Oh shit. There's some bacon here. Salty bacon, not for me. Right, Kay says the bacon was salty, which it was. There's going to be a link in the description to my
That's it. Nothing about the fried rice, just the bacon's fucking shit. Here's my merch. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I wanted to know what she thought. I guess the natural next question is why are you buying this bacon, Kay? Better yet, why did you put it in the fried rice if you don't like it? Why am I trying to logic things out with Kay's cooking? What am I doing? Well, guys, what do you think? To me, it feels like we never left. The introduction of the oofa doofa terminology really did throw me off for a moment there, but after we got over that initial hiccup, it was right back to feeling like home. I feel like this is not Kay's worst work ever. Not fried rice. I mean, there's no way you can call this fried rice, I don't think. But I mean, objectively, I feel like she did okay when you're looking purely at what she cooked and how she cooked it. Maybe by like, I don't know, 2029, she'll be able to make a real fried rice. Here's to hoping. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.